And welcome into Wisconsin Huddle, presented by Network Health. I'm Zach Hanley, alongside Kirsten Simms. Do you remember your first hat trick?
Oh, this is a tough one, but
Because you had so many?
no.
Oh.
But I feel like it was probably either in high school when I started playing girls, or honestly, it could have been one of my boys' games when I was in middle school, like Pee-wee's probably. So probably around there.
So you had
maybe.
a couple.
Yeah, maybe
All
a
right.
few.
Well, that's a little tease. We'll get to a hat trick later in the show. But first, for the second straight weekend, Wisconsin faced off against Bemidji State. And for the second straight weekend, the Badgers brought out the brooms on the Beavers. Game 1 saw UW win 3-0. And in Game 2, well, that was historic. Casey O'Brien tallied 5 points in the first period, the most of any Badger in program history, and in the process, passed Hillary Knight to become Wisconsin's all-time points leader with 265 and counting. The Badgers won 11-0 and are off the WCHA final face-off.
Yeah, I think it's a reflection of how strong the teams that I've been a part of are and how great my teammates and especially my line mates have been. Whether it was like my sophomore year, like McKenna Webster, Daryl Watts, or in the past couple of years with Simms, none of that happens without the people that I'm playing with. And so I think it's really a reflection of the success that we've had as a group. And I'm proud to have my name in front of it, but I'm even prouder to have been played with these players and been a part of these teams.
What's it like playing alongside Casey O'Brien?
I mean, it's amazing. She's obviously truly such a special player. And my freshman year, I didn't play with her necessarily on the line, but I got to learn a lot from her and grow from watching her game and kind of seeing how she played and stuff. And then obviously these past 2 years I've gotten to play on a line with her, and it's just been nothing but truly so special. I mean, she's just incredible overall. There's not one bad thing I could say about her. She's smart, fast, skilled, can shoot the puck, can score, we'll be here forever if I have to keep going. But yeah, to see her break that record was obviously insane, and I mean, I'm just so happy and proud of her.
So how do you celebrate one becoming the program's all-time points leader?
Just make the rest of the day about her, basically. No, but after it happened, I mean, you got our entire team basically giving her hugs and high fives and just kind of talking to her the whole game, and just everyone's hyping her up. And then after the game, a few of the girls and I took her to dinner and stuff, just try to make the day about her, because that's something that not a lot of people get to do.
My name is Darian Dupree, and this is the Iron Jock Player of the Week.
O'Brien wasn't the only one who came up big for the Badgers. Kirsten Simms had an all-right Game 2 against the Beavers.
Eden in a battle for the puck. Nice play from Stram to get it away, but now it's O'Brien, a chance to score. Gives up to Simms, who scores again! The connection is lethal!
Simms took 3 shots and scored 3 goals for a hat trick. She also tallied an assist for a 4-point performance, and for that, she's our Iron Jock Player of the Week, powered by Silver Ion Technology. It's what's inside. All right, now it's time for our Pep's Draft House category draft. For pizza with big toppings and even bigger taste, you need to take it to the house. So we've done board games with Casey, breakfast food with Lacey, fast food items with Layla, but I want to bring back a fan favorite, hockey slang terms. How you feel about that?
That's my wheelhouse.
Okay, good. So we each get 4 picks. You got the number 1 pick.
All right. I'm going to have to go with, okay, this will throw people off, but nasty.
Nasty, okay. So what is that? Describe
It's
that.
like if somebody does a cool play or has a nice goal or I don't know, just anything cool on the ice, you're just like, oh, that was nasty. Yeah,
okay.
and I pull that one out a lot.
Okay.
So.
I'm going to go with chirper because I hear you're a big chirper for the Badgers. Is that true?
It comes out in some of the games. I would say a little bit more in the Ohio State and Minnesota games.
Yeah.
Might just be a little bit more. But yeah, I'll run my mouth a little bit.
All right. Number 2 for you.
Okay, another probably throw off, elite.
Okay.
Elite.
So?
It's another example of if that was an elite play.
Okay.
You got to say it a certain way. It's got to be elite.
Okay.
Can't be any. It can't just be elite. You have to say it the right way.
All right. I'll go. I really like this one, sin bin. Ooh. Do you spend a lot of time in there?
No.
Penalty box, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
No, I don't.
Okay. Good. All right. Third choice for you.
Dangle.
Dangle.
Yeah.
Okay, I
That's
like
when you
that.
got a sick move. Someone makes a nice move around somebody.
Dangle.
That's a classic.
Okay. I can't grow this, but lip lettuce, little mustache.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
We don't hear that one around the
Yeah.
girls' side very often, but that is a good one, actually.
All right, last choice for you.
I'll just have to say classic for our team, ew.
Ew?
Everybody
Yeah.
says ew a lot. It's another. If you do something sick,
Okay.
sick's another one.
Sick,
but
nasty, ew.
yeah, all kind of similar.
Okay, I'll go with bar down.
Yeah.
Bar down ski.
Bar down ski.
Yeah, what's that?
It's like going bar down, like when you score and it goes like the top crossbar and down, pretty
Okay.
much. But yeah,
How do you feel you did with your 4?
I like my 4. I know they're a little like not the most popular, but I'm a big fan of
I
mine.
think
so.
the number 1 overall was lip lettuce.
Yeah, that was a good one. I have to give you credit on that one.
All right, well, you can play too. Just head on over to Wisconsin Huddle's Instagram page and let us know your top 4 hockey slang terms. We'll be right back. And welcome back to Wisconsin Huddle, presented by Network Health. On the ice, Kirsten Simms can be described by one word: playmaker. Her stick handling, vision, and ability to score from anywhere on the ice is a huge problem for her opponents. Good thing she's a Badger. Well, Simms is second in the WCHA this season in points and assists and sits 7th in goals scored.
She has world-class hands, world-class shot, world-class vision, and she's one of the most fun people to play with ever.
Kind of unbelievable. You'll watch some things she does out there on the ice, and you're like, how did she pull that off?
So what's the biggest thing that you've noticed that you've improved on this season?
I think actually for me, it's just been a huge learning curve and having to add another layer to my game because I got so comfortable with the offensive capabilities last year and being able to produce in that realm, where now it's kind of what do I do without the puck, and being able to create offensive turnovers and kind of be hard to play against in the offensive zone to still create those offensive chances, but just be a little bit different than what I'm used to doing. So I think that's been huge overall in the growth of my game.
Well, that's on the ice. Now let's break the ice with Kirsten Simms.
Probably thinking about hockey.
Sims is probably either binging Dexter or playing Fortnite or some type of Xbox game.
Typically in the summer, I'll be golfing, and then during the year, I mean, I pretty much just go home and relax.
I mean, she's no stranger to big goals, so I'd say score the goal.
I feel like the assists. She always gets pretty excited for especially Casey's goals.
You know, scoring's fun, but I think I have to go with the assist. It's always fun to have a nice little backdoor play.
That's a good question. I don't know if EDM, maybe? House music?
She's definitely listening to some type of EDM or like remix music, maybe Kygo.
We always say we like to get low to get high, so I'll start with a little bit of Adele, and then I get into some country, and then I get into like my random like EDM remix stuff that everyone thinks I'm pretty weird for. So.
Go-to bandit. Well, she's new to the coffee order. She's just getting on that, but I've actually picked up her bandit order before, and she only goes 1 shot. She doesn't want to get too jittery.
She is new to coffee, so I'm just gonna say like a plain latte with like 1 shot of espresso.
I smell a latte with oat milk. That's it.
That's it?
Yeah, just a nice vanilla latte with oat milk.
Okay. All right. Perfect. It truly is win or go home time now for Wisconsin, and let's take a closer look at their matchup in the WCHA Final Face-Off semifinals in this week's Network Health game plan for UW. Up first for the reigning tournament champs, a date with Duluth in the semis. The Badgers swept the season series against the Bulldogs and have won 6 straight against them. But this group knows none of that matters now. It's all about who comes ready to play in the postseason.
For us to play our best game, we can't really play with that fear. We have to trust each other, trust that our ability is good enough, and that when we play our game, we're going to come out on top. And so I think we've done a really good job of not focusing on that and not thinking, if we mess up, if we don't play well, we're going to lose. We just focus on a positive outcome, and it's worked for us so far.
First off, you've had some pretty good memories in Duluth, in that rink. What comes to mind when you think about Amazoil Arena?
Yeah, I mean, it's nice going back there. I mean, we have some pretty good memories from obviously 2 years ago winning a natty there, so it definitely puts a smile on a bunch of our faces. But, I mean, we've been there so often now since that happened that it's kind of just, we know what we're going there for, and this year it's for a different type of trophy. And so, obviously, we get excited getting to go back there because it's kind of a Badger feel-good spot. But, yeah, I mean, we're kind of just ready to go and do what we need to do to win this weekend.
So you have to get through Duluth to get to the final. What comes to mind when you think about the Bulldogs?
Yeah, they're just a very defensive team. They're very hard defensively, and they're very structured, so it's just being able to get through their D-structure, and their goalie is, I think, the biggest thing. But if we stick to our game with the talent and depth that we have, I mean, we'll just be fine, but I think that's the biggest thing.
All right, more Wisconsin Huddle after this. And welcome into this week's Wisconsin Huddle Unleashed. I'm Zach Hanley alongside Lacey Eden. We're going to play some sling puck. Are you familiar?
Never played, first time.
Perfect. How confident do you feel?
11 out of 10.
Confident-wise? No.
How hard can it be? Goal scorer.
Goal scorer.
Right.
All right.
This will be embarrassing.
Do you
if I
know?
lose now.
Do you know the rules?
No. Just
There
go.
are no. There are
All right, no
well,
rules.
you got to count down. All right. 3, 2, 1. Oh, here we go. Oh. That's.
One came right back to me.
You're not. That's mine.
Oh, I don't want to shoot that one at you.
Hey, that was part of your distraction. Just. Oh, I hate
come
this
on.
game.
11 out of 10.
All right. Round 2.
Okay.
Best 2 out of 3 or best 5 out of 7, depending on how well I do. 3, 2, 1. Oh. See, yours just get in my way and then I can't get them. There we go. There, we're moving now. Oh. Bleep that out. Are you serious? All right. No, we're doing one more.
All right.
I gotta.
You gotta get at least one.
All right. You gonna go with your right hand?
You want me to go lefty?
No, you're good.
Oh, I got it. Lefty. Sure.
If you beat me left-handed, I'm never playing this game ever again. 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah. Lacey. Well, the bad part is you still got one over there. All right, well, I officially retire from Sling Puck. Well, for more fun and games, tune into next week's Wisconsin Huddle Unleashed. I won't be playing. And welcome back to Wisconsin Huddle, presented by Network Health. Now, 4 times in program history, Wisconsin has won the WCHA regular season title, the WCHA tournament title, and then a national championship, all in the same season. You're a third of the way there. What would it mean to join that group?
I mean, that would be super special, especially with how deep this team is this year and the talent we have and just the season we've had overall. It would be such a special opportunity, but I think we're just be where our feet are right now and looking for the next one. And then after we hopefully get that one, it's moving on to the next. But obviously, that would be a truly incredible season for us.
Well, this time of year, maybe there's a little more pressure every time you hit the ice. So I wanted to maybe take the pressure off you and have you draw the Duluth Bulldog logo that you can't see.
Yeah, I can't. Okay, I can try.
Okay.
No.
When's the last time you drew?
You know, Art 100 freshman year.
So
Pretty
should
talented.
be good. Yeah, talented. It's a hard logo though.
It is. You should give me something easy, but.
I don't know about that. How would you rate your art skills?
In the negatives, but
It looks like a reptile. They're the bulldogs,
so you gotta
not the
have teeth.
bullfrogs.
You picked the worst artist.
That's it? Okay.
Yep, we're gonna go with
All
that.
right. So, fine. Are we
Yeah.
done here?
It's the final drawing.
Okay. Well. What do we think?
That's not bad. The details just aren't there, but
Missing a couple things, but, you know, A for effort. All right, let's see how your teammates did in this week's Are You Drawing a Blank?
So the bulldog. Okay.
I'm an overly confident drawer.
This already isn't like going well. I know the teeth go up.
I'm doing their bulldog a lot of justice right now. It's kind of a cat eye.
I think the eyes.
It's coming together. It doesn't look half bad.
Oh, I think that might have screwed it up right there.
And we got like droopy chin.
I got it pretty good.
Did my best.
I'm gonna rate it like an 8.
I never claimed to be an artist.
And that's a wrap of this season's Wisconsin Huddle. For Kirsten Simms, I'm Zach Hanley. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next year.